What's going on, boys and girls? Hey, this is Tracy, and we're going to do a special recipe today. We're going to make a veggie burger. I don't know why I was thinking about a veggie burger today, but I said I was going to come home and try to make one. This is going to be just something off the top of my head. I didn't see it nowhere. I've seen veggie burgers before made, but I've never seen one made quite this way. So just kind of follow me. And if I don't do it well, I just don't do it well, but I think it's going to come out good. All right, this is what we're going to start with. The mainstay of the veggie burger is going to be a black bean, some black beans. We're going to use a little bit of a pepper relish that I made back in, I made that back in 2016. We're going to use about a half a cup of that. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of coconut oil, half of a large onion. That's just a ring to shape the burgers. We're going to use a tablespoon of ground cumin, tablespoon of thyme, tablespoon of chili powder, about a half of a tablespoon of paprika, tablespoon of garlic powder. That white stuff down in there is some rice flour, and that's about a fourth of a cup. And then we're going to use about a fourth of a tablespoon or about a teaspoon of salt. Okay, and one thing I left out, we're going to use, this is an egg substitute right here, but you can use a whole egg as well too. But this is about 3 tablespoons of egg beaters or 1 whole egg. Okay, what we're going to do is we want to grind. I've got this little hand mixer here, kind of hand grinder, but it's a vegetable chopper basically, and it's pretty cool to use. I could use the electric one, but this one's just fun to use. So take these and just kind of chop them up, not until they're mushed, to about that consistency right there. The pepper relish is already chopped up pretty much, and then we're going to take this can of black beans and we're going to get the liquid out of it. Just take your strainer and just shake it around a little bit and get most of the liquid off. You don't have to get all of it off. And then what we're going to do is put this in a bowl and we're going to mash those black beans. All right, so just get you a little masher like this. It's pretty cool. Just mash them. And I'm not going to go through the whole process, guys, because I know sometimes people want to watch these videos and they just kind of want to see how it's done. They don't want to go through all the mouth running. Once you get them mashed, that's what it's going to look like pretty much. Just like kind of what you thought it would. All right, now we're going to take about half of a cup of your salsa here. That's about 3 heaping tablespoonfuls. There you go. Okay. We're going to add our coconut oil to it, so it gives it a little bit of, and I actually heated up the coconut oil a little bit here. That gives us a little bit of fat. We don't want it to be real dry. Take this off. Put our bean mixture in there. Bean mixture in there. Not our bean mixture, I mean our onions. You guys are probably saying he ain't putting beans in there, he's putting doggone onions. You know, you just follow along. You can see what the hell I'm doing anyway. So now we're gonna add our egg in there like that. Hopefully the camera's got a good view. Yeah, we got a good view. Then we're gonna add our spices, and I told you which spices we were using here. Okay. Now, whenever my mama watches these videos, she's always like, you ought to be using a wooden spoon. Well, you know, I do it with a metal spoon too, but mama wants me to use a wooden spoon, so I'm gonna use a doggone wooden spoon. But I'm gonna tell you, I can use what I want to use, you know? I can use what I want to use to make these burgers. Now I'm going to put a little bit of rice flour in here just to kind of bind it all up, guys. It looks like a mess, but it is not going to be a mess. But it smells delicious. Oh my God, it smells delicious. And then we're going to form these into patties here. We're going to put them in the oven, and we're going to see what we come out with, guys. So this is something totally different. Don't know what to expect, but you're going to follow along with me, and you'll see what we'll get. Okay, we have preheated our oven to 400 degrees. We're going to take some cooking spray and just spray a cookie sheet down. Again, I'm trying not to let this be a long video. We're going to take one of these little rings right here. You can take and form your hamburgers or your veggie burgers with your hand, but this right here just makes it a lot easier. What you might want to do also is just kind of spray the inside of this ring right here. Again, I'm not going to show you each individual one, but just take you a little bit of this here, inside here, just like that. Each one. Get all that stuff that falls out there. And see that? Makes it a perfect burger. We're going to do each one of them like that. It comes out nice and round like that. All right, this is what you get. They're about maybe 3/4 of an inch. Now this one down here came out kind of small, so we're gonna have to watch that one when we're cooking it, because it's probably gonna cook a little bit faster. Put it in the oven, 400 degrees, 10 minutes, flip it over. The last time I did one of these, when I flipped it over, it wasn't quite ready to be flipped, so you kind of gonna have to gauge it by eye. All right, we're gonna put it in the oven. The oven is at 400 degrees, and it probably won't get that way. We'll do it this way right here, put it right in the center. Set your timer for 10 minutes, and we're gonna see what we get, guys and gals. All right, it's been about 10 minutes, guys. We're gonna take a look at them. Let's see what they look like. And see, they're not, to me, they may not be quite ready to turn. I don't think. They feel kind of soft. Well, maybe that one came up pretty good. I'm gonna let them go about another 2 minutes or so. They're steaming. They look good, but I'm gonna let them go another maybe 2 minutes. All right, it's been about 2 minutes here. I'm gonna open it up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip. Let's see. All right, that one flipped pretty good. That one flipped. Oh yeah, that one's real good. See, that was the tiny one. Oh, that one didn't do real well. That one did okay. This one's kind of thick right here. All right. So maybe going about maybe 15 minutes per side. At least they didn't fall completely apart. We want to get them looking halfway decent. Yeah, they're veggie burgers, guys, so they're not hamburgers, you know. So we're gonna cook those for about another 10 minutes. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure they're done now. Oh yeah, they're done. So we're gonna take them out and we're gonna taste them. All right, I probably could have left them in there. Probably could have not left them in there real long, but they're all holding together. See that? They may be a little bit overdone, but they're pretty much soft, still soft. And that's kind of what you want. Now we're gonna see what they taste like in a bun. I tasted just a little piece. It's good. It's good. Okay, I don't have any lettuce and tomatoes. I've already tasted a piece. It is delicious. I cut a little piece off right here. You can see that. Cut a little piece off and went on and tasted it. It is delicious, guys. It is not meat, but it is a good source of protein, and I'm sure this burger is gonna be delicious. You gotta try it. You gotta make it your own. Use the proportions that I use. The taste is great. You'll have a nice sandwich. No meat. Now again, I'm a carnivore. I like to eat meat. I just did this because I wanted to try something different. Alrighty, the true test, which I've already tasted it. It's a good thing. I just got it in a hamburger form now, like this. Got some mayo mustard, some ketchup, and some cheese. We're gonna taste it here. Very good. Again, it's not meat, but if you're not on a meat diet, you're trying to stay away from meat and things like this, it's a healthy alternative. You've got to try it, guys. The black bean burger is delicious. Make it your own. Try it my way. Just do it. It's a very good way to eat.